Okay, am I recording? Just making sure. Okay, I am. Hey, yo, what is up, my folks? It's your boy, FizzleTheHizzle, aka Ben here, bringing you guys the WPL Week 5 team builder for the Long Beach Lombres and my boy Tropify. This is my second time recording because I did this already, and it apparently didn't record. I didn't click the start recorded button, so kind of a donut play. But you know what? We're 0-4, as well as Tropify is also 0-4. We're trying to pick up our first win of the season. I'm really disappointed this season so far. We're having a bad season, first of all. Like, I'm not really upset about it because, like, this is the first bad season, quote-unquote bad season, I've ever had in a draft league. I've never missed playoffs in any of my leagues. Actually, that's false. I meant that I never went below 500 in any league before. So, going 0-4 is kind of a shock to me, but I am new to draft league. I'm going to have bad seasons once in a while. It was going to happen eventually, right? So, not too worried about it. If we bounce back and make it even to keep that streak going, that's gonna be pretty tight, man. And really excited for this battle. And I'm more disappointed in myself because I have a really good team, I feel like, and I'm just not using it well, that well. So like, I'm pretty upset about that. But no worries, man. We're just gonna try to bounce back the next game, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. And let's just go over this team real quick for the second time. Wonderful. As a Clefable, I'm going to be running through these because I already did it. Clefable, I expect fully defensive FizzDef Clefable to handle my Medicham. Can Moonblast me, can Will-O-Wisp, doesn't get Will-O-Wisp. I meant Moonblast, Wish, that's what I meant. Stuff like that. Technicians, Bullet Punch, Banded sets are awful to deal with. If he runs SD, then he doesn't have a lot of coverage to handle Celesteela. Unless he runs like Brick Break or Superpower, which I don't really expect. Stuff like that. Jolteon, Specs, and Life Orb set is pretty scary. It's pretty limited in what it can do, but it can just Volt Switch around, stuff like that. Gets decent coverage around my teammate. It's in a bit of a predicament this time because if I bring Gligar, and he brings HP Grass, and he can't really hit Gligar well, and if he has HP Ice and I bring Swampert, then he can't really touch me with like any of his moves. So, tough for him. Reckless High Jump Kick, Mienshao is just broken. Can U-turn out, get Regenerator going, has decent special attack as well, so it can run Hidden Power Grass or something for like Swampert, so that's an option. Regirock, it's not coming. Stealth Rock's Explosion, stuff like that. Claydol, Stealth Rock's Rapid Spin, pretty fat on the defensive side, or on both sides. It can't really touch. It's a decent switch into Medi, but it can't really do much back except for Shadow Ball, so I don't expect this to come. Venusaur is pretty scary because it can hit very hard with 122 special attack. It's pretty fat on both sides, but we have a special Celesteela set that can handle this thing. Suicune, my baby, just a disgusting mon. Pure water type, pressure, fat stats like I always say. I love Suicune. I would draft it every league if I could. Oh, imagine Gren and Suicune. That'd be, that'd be spicy. But can Scald things. It's stupidly fat with like Rest Sleep Talk sets are annoying. So we're gonna bring some facing this time, learning from my mistakes. Salamence is terrifying if it gets a +2. I fully expect Fire Blast for my Celesteela. Like, why wouldn't you bring Fire Blast for Celesteela? It's going to probably bring max speed as well to tie with my Medicham. So it can't really put a lot of investment in special attacks, so that's really good for me. Spectex, Pod, Boom Burst, Focus Blast, Fire Blast, stuff like that. It's pretty scary. It's pretty slow though, so we can take advantage of that. Dusclops, another potential switch into Medi. Can Will-O-Wisp, Shadow Vault, stuff like that. Yeah, he has a couple of rockers with Clefable, Regirock, and Claydol. He has no spikers, no T-spikers, no Webbers, nothing like that. His defoggers, or his removal, is Defog with Scissor and Salamence, and he has Rapid Spin with Claydol. So his hazard game is pretty weak. Clefable is his most reliable rocker, and these two aren't going to come because they're just really pressured by Hydreigon and Gren and stuff like that. Even Swampert, so... Yeah, man, jumping right into my team. I'm going to go over this like quickly because I'm really tired. And I already went through this once. Alright, so our MVP, should have been MVP. Celesteela here, 252, 96, 36, 124 with a Calm Nature. Calm Nature is there because, like, the attack drop doesn't even matter at this point. Like, Heavy Slam, it's so fat, it's so heavy that the attack drop from our Nature doesn't even matter. So, in our EV spread, on the specially defensive side, I just kicked something. Let's just show that non-invested Venusaur with HP Fire cannot break my sub. And I again fully expect Fire Blast on Mega Mance. Ugh. Salamence, so we can take hits from that better. And we put a lot in defense so that we can switch into Dragonite. Rongmons, in the first recording I was calling every water type on my screen Suicune, so, yeah man. The rest in defense we can switch into Salamence better. And 36 special attack allows me to 4-hit KO, 3-hit KO Venusaur, so something like that, one of those calcs. I need to recheck it. I built this team a long time ago, so don't mind me. Next up we have Suijin. Roar, learning from my mistakes, not letting Kun just dick me over. Scald, Earthquake, standard stuff. Rocks is really good shit for Jolteon, because his best way to hit, like, Celesteela is Jolteon, and, like, really hard-hitting Mienshao, and I guess, like, Specs X-Bud. So, getting up Rocks up, really helps out the team by whittling those things down, especially if Jolteon's Life Orb or something. That's really good shit, man. And Dual Stab just bops his team, and he's in a bit of a predicament with the Hidden Power situation, like I mentioned before. But I do expect him to bring Hidden Power Grass, so let's see what happens when it's the Swampert versus Jolteon situation. If I go for Rocks or Earthquake, what? Medi. I have Baton Pass on there, very similar set to last time. Baton Pass allows me to switch out of stuff like Clefable and Dusknoir if he switches them in, and I get to scout what he wants to do with Medi. If he wants to protect or something, I get information that way. Zen Headbutt, Drain Punch. I don't have High Jump Kick on there because, like, High Jump Kick doesn't really do much for me, and Drain Punch is recovery. Nice Punch is there to hit Claydol if he does want to bring it, and Salamence, we speed type with Salamence, and yeah, that's pretty good stuff. Kakashi, potential lead here. His speed tiers are, like, completely whack, so we can run modest max special attack on this thing. Spike's Taunt Surf U-Turn. This is a really good lead in case he does want to lead with his Rocker. I can taunt that, like a Regirock or Claydol, stuff like that. And I can go for Spikes myself. Again, really good chip on the things that break Celesteela, and we can just win from there. Surf over a Hydro Pump because I want the PP, and I don't feel like missing. Basically, U-Turn is there because I didn't really know what fourth move to give it. I was thinking about maybe Dark Pulse, but that doesn't really do much for me. So U-Turn is really good momentum. Focus Sash is there because his hazard game is really weak, like I mentioned before. His Rocker is probably going to be Clef, because his other two Rockers are really pressured by Hydreigon and Greninja. So, yeah, Focus Sash is there in case we can get like a second life if Jolteon runs my Fade or something, so that's pretty cool. Orochimaru is there, Life Orb set, Dragon Pulse, Flash Cannon, Flamethrower, Roost, 3 attacks, Roost. Dragon Pulse is just really good coverage all around. His Fairy is Clefable, and I do expect that to be max HP, max defense. So Flash Cannon can always two-shot that thing. I can predict the switch and Flash Cannon it, so pretty cool. Flamethrower is there just in case we don't want Scissor being set up fodder, because Scissor is potentially terrifying, man. If he gets a +6, like, what's a switch in a Bullet Punch if Suijin is weakened? So that's definitely terrifying. Again, Dragon Pulse over no Draco, because I don't want a Draco something and then he sets up for free with, like, I don't know, he can sub with like Mega Venusaur or something, and free D-Dances for Salamence are not good. I cannot let that thing get to +2. Again, his speed tiers are whack, so we can run modest special attack, max special attack. Chronogonal, I really like this set because really fat Chronogonal is tough for him to beat. The things like Jolteon, Clefable, Claydol as well, Venusaur, Kun, X-Fly, we obviously get two-shot with Specs Boomers, but it's a problem for him, man, and he has a tough time breaking this thing. Like, Rapid Spin is there just in case he does want to bring something, and we want to preserve the Sash on Greninja. That's what Rapid Spin is there for, but his hazard game is weak. Recover is there just to be annoying. Freeze Dry is really good because we can break Suicune sub at neutral every single time, and Freeze Dry can one-shot Salamence 100% of the time as well. Toxic is there because we can break Kun sub if it decides to sub in front of Chronogonal. I can Freeze Dry it, and then go for Toxic, whittle that thing down. And if it's a rest set, then we bring in Suijin and Roar. And yeah, man, that's the team. I feel like we have a really solid team this week, and we can pull out a dub for sure. Definitely gonna try to get my first win of the season, man. Hashtag never won. Thank you guys so much for watching. It means the world to me, and like always, have a swell day. Peace.